up the hill, then it's going to be a battle further back. Terrible Tim's got past Heavyhead. He's looking for a move into turn 1. He's not close enough. Or is he? Heavyhead? Is he going to try side by side? They do briefly, and snap of oversteer kicks him upwards. And they're going to be battling all the way up the hill. Ginergy is going to be fancying to join into this. Further on, up the hill they go. Dino Rod pulling up 2 seconds as he reaches top hill down towards Degner 1. JD, he's in second. He's having quite a solid race. KC and Dino Rod, neither of them close enough for a move into Degner. Heavyhead, he's getting a bit argy-bargy with Ginergy, and there's a bit of contact there. Oh, that's going to be looked at. That's going to probably be looked at after the race. That's not. As Ginergy has caught up to Heavyhead, he's looking quite quick in races. They go side by side again, and through goes Ginergy. There is some problems for that Nissan GTR of Heavyhead, I believe. He's not looking quick at all. He is an Estonian kart racer. He races in the Estonian Championship. He should be a bit more on it than he is, but he's not. That's a real shame. He's down in 7th. Hopefully next time in Bathurst there can be something better. Tyres is Phil on Phil. Is a bit of bomb drafting going on there. Was the hards the right option? I don't think so. Everyone else seems to be on the soft Kaiserplatz. Has Kaiserplatz had a spin somewhere? Because he started 8th, I believe, and he's fallen down. Oh, and there's contact as Sergio forces his way through on Phil, and he's going to have a look into the Dunlop hairpin. Let's see, is there going to be any contact here? Late braking, tries to go around the outside. They're leaving a space. Heavyhead protects that inside line. There's still contact. There's contact again on exit as they touch what would be the Armco on an LMP1 car. Sergio gets through as he's on the softer compound of tyre. There's no restriction on what tyres you have to be on. There's no rules, so you could just soft it all the way. And well, what's going on here? Heavyhead, he's now ghosted as he takes a bit of a penalty. He's racing right through for this last points paying position. Phil getting all shaky at the back there as well. Heavyheaders are going to go side by side through 130R. Mercedes versus Nissan. Who's got the bigger balls? Phil bails out of it, right, so you don't really want to be doing that. We're on lap 5 now. JD's pulled out a bit of a lead here further back at the front as Dino Rod's had a penalty. That'll be for corner cutting. Heavyhead's gone through a spoon, it looks. Phil's going to look for a move into 130R. Is he close enough? He's gaining. Is he not close enough into the turn? He's looking for a move, but not quite. As it's near enough flat in these. It's only a slight lift off you really need in these GT3 cars. I think everyone's starting to settle into this race quite nicely as Heavyhead's looking for a move around the outside, catches the AstroTurf, almost spins it, and that's Sergio off in the background. That's unfortunate. He was pulling out a lead, and now he's out of the points. Top 8 get points. That's unfortunate. That's going to do his tyre wear no good at all. It's halfway through the fuel now, so around about every 20 minutes we could be seeing pit stops, so 2 stop was right. And I'm still questioning. Look at the tyre wear difference. Devil has pulled out a massive gap but costed his tyres, and JD has saved his tyres, saved a bit of fuel. He's looking to go a bit longer here. That's good from him. That could be race defining. Casey's saved fuel as he goes very wide at Spoon. That's unfortunate as he goes into a full spin, catches it properly, and that's just unfortunate as he resets to track. And through goes Dino Rod, and he's going to fall right down field. I was just saying he's done really well on fuel management, and Tim's going to get passed down the back straight. That is gutting for the guy that started third. A good 3 seconds clear now. These hard tyres were not of a play. Could Heavyhead be going for a one-stop here? He's got a bit of fuel going. Or we could be seeing a late dash as he protects the outside lane. Late move. Oh, and he's going to catch the curb and he goes out wide. Doesn't go into a full spin, but that's unfortunate. As his race goes bad to worse. If I was him, get into the pits, get some softs on, fresh tank of fuel and go. The tyre wear difference is impressive. He could double stint these if he's feeling it. His ego's a bit wide at Spoon. Spoon's catching a lot of people out, but he's... Oh, I was just about to say, he didn't send into a full spin and Dino Rod. Is he going to benefit from another spinner at Spoon? 2 laps in a row, and he's looking like he can move into second in. No, not quite. JD has gone purple again. He's looking fast right now. Well, you look at the tyre wear, he's putting some wear into these ones now. He knows it's coming to the end of the stint. About 4 minutes left. Maybe a bit longer. And he wants to pull back that time as Devil pits. He's looking for another one. His fronts are gone. Is JD gonna go for an overlap? Is he gonna pit? Oh, I looked like he might have wanted to pit there and wanted a good in lap, and he a bit shaky. Will he take the lead? Yes, Devil's in the pit. Devil falls back in third. Dino Rod going into second. He puts on the mediums. How's that gonna be for a call then? As we've seen, the hards haven't been that good. No, Devil makes it out ahead of Dino Rod. His gap to Tim's falling back. Casey, is he pulling anything back on Tim? No, he's lost about a second on the start. Genegy's in his own magical land. Sergio's got past Phil, didn't see that. I think they got through at 130. Oh, that might have been quite an amazing move and we missed that. Apologies, didn't really know they were climbing. Yes, Tim will be pitting this. Look, Tim's at risk of running out of fuel here. He should make it, as he's in the last sector. He's just got 130 on, a little bit to go. He should make it. JD pits. Devil might have actually had him at the chicane. Dino Rod. Let's see if he can get some positions gained with the undercut as he comes through 130R. He might. Let's see as JD's fuel comes up. Was going long, the call. Can Dino Rod, as he cuts the corner a bit there, that might be a penalty. Are they refueling? Let's see as JD's out. Dino Rod will pass Tim though. As Tim goes right down, Genegy pits. He's still got a fair bit of the tank to go. Genegy could have looked at a one stop. He still had a fair bit of tank, fair bit of fuel left, and his tyres were looking good. Devil is looking mightily quick, but his tyre wears, he's really not with it. He's really trying to push out a gap here. He's not fuel saving at all. The fuel's going right down. Further back, 8.2 lead. He's pulled it about. It was about 7 seconds, I believe. Let's just appreciate that Mazda. Take the livery off. The livery is mightily fine in British Racing Green for the German, but that Mazda RX, it's a Group 3 car, so Gran Turismo did it. Looks quite nice as he goes purple through sector 1. Lead to Dino Rod of 2 seconds on that lap, and maybe the will be lucky as he goes through what is the first official sector. He goes purple. So in that first sector he's really pulling out, and it just seems to be Devil pulling us out a bit through his final bit, so 130R. Probably carrying a bit more confidence. Let's see. Through Degner's, he goes purple again. He is on it through that first section. And he has pulled a bit out a bit. Oh no, that is gutting. He was really pushing it and he gets a bit of a tank slapper. He saves it from being a full spin. Suzuka is a track that will kill you, especially when you're on the limit. He knows he can win this. That's a 22nd lap, but let's have a look. His mediums and softs. Devil's due a pit stop in about 5 minutes. So he can... The way his tyres are looking and the way his fuel's going, despite that spin, he's already pulled a bit of, he's already pulling it back. JD's on the limit here. Dino Rod and KC further back. Oh, Dino Rod's had a spin at Spoon. That's gutting. Was that lapped cars? He doesn't quite get the move done. He's going to look to do it down at Spoon. He's right on the tail, he can have it down in Spoon here. He's looking for it. He's in the toe, he pulls out wide. Late on the brakes. Oh, there's contact as Sergio goes through, as that's quite lucky as Heavyhead goes due to his penalty, and Sergio will get through, and that Due to Heavyhead's penalty, that was saved from being a massive accident. But that could have come out a lot worse. Looking for another move into 130R, he's close. Side by side for 130R, and he gets it. Sergio backs out, Sergio looks for a switchback, he's not quite close enough. When Heavyhead looks off that move done is... Sergio's not quite close enough to go for it into the chicane. He gets a good exit though. They're going to go at it again, I think, here into turn 1. There's 2 points on offer, and they're right at it. Phil, that pit stop he had earlier isn't really the best idea for him, and it's put him right down with 26 minutes to go. And strategy is going to be the big thing here at Suzuka. Up at the front, Devil, he pits. 15 seconds. JD's coming through that final chicane. What's going to happen? Is he close enough? Let's see, he's in the pits. It's just down to the refueling. When's he going to be released? You see at the top right of your screen on the minimap. When's he being released? JD's through. But by how much is he through? As the fueling's done now, he goes on to the softs. The mediums, well, he knows the tyre wear wasn't that good. So I think him swapping to the softs confirms it's going to be a free stop from him. He's got a 7-second lead. Now JD's softs aren't that worn either. He's still got a good 10 minutes of fuel, so they could end up pitting at the same time, near enough the same time here, as he's still setting purple sectors. The battle for all of the podium spots shooting up now as it's 4 tenths the gap between Casey and Dana Rod, as Dana Rod's looking for a move as they reach the top of a hill. They go side by side and they run down towards Degna 1. Dana Rod has the inside line at the top of a hill, but there's a bit of contact there as Casey is the inside line. Through Degna 1, Dana Rod's through, they left the space. That's brilliant racing from the 2 Porsche guys as Dana Rod goes wide at Degna 2. Casey goes back through. What's going to happen? Are we going to look for a move, maybe a switch back into Dunlop? No, just sticking to the bumper, and he's going to look for a better exit and a run down into Spoon. The 2 Porsche drivers, very respectful there. Dana Rod tried to leave him the space, I think, and just ended up going wide. Is he close enough? 1/4 second in it. Don't think he is. A good exit. Dana Rod has been pretty impressive on the exit of Spoon. Let's see if he gains. He falls back a bit. He's going to want to get the power down as early as he can. He does, and he's now right in that slipstream. He's going to be pushing that car. He's 10 minutes to go as fast as he can. I don't think he's going to get him into 130R. He's gaining. It's not going to be close enough. He's going to bail out. Well, not really bail out. They weren't close enough as he pushes wide as he's really pushing here. He's just pushing. Pushing like a woman in labour. Not close enough out of 130R into the final chicane. He'll look for it into turn 1 as... No, he won't. Casey pits. JD through the chicane for the final time. He'll be off with these soft tyres. Fill up the tank. And he's made it past the 20-minute mark. So he can go on to another set of softs. If softs are looking pretty good. What's the gap going to be? His Devil comes across the pit straight. His soft tyres so far are looking good. Devil might get away with this. Might is the key word. The pressure's on for Devil though. He's got to get moving. Devil has to get his ass into gear and he has to get moving. With JD is pushing here. There's 15 minutes to go. 1/4 of the race left. A lot can happen. Devil in the first bit, as we see there, fastest again. Sorry, not Devil, JD. Through his first sector, he is mightily quick. It's just that last little bit, when you get to Spoon and then 130R, there's a lot of time there, as that's a long section of lap, as it's a long straight. Oh no, no, no! That is utterly gutting. As he spins it round. Third's no way near, but oh no! JD spins it on the exit of Degna 2 and the 30-second lead, and again. Dana Rod, there is still a chance for podium. Let's have a look. Tyre wear compared to them. Tyre wear and fuel. Dynarod has more to burn on both bits. He can have something to say here. Heavyhead's caught up to Energy now. Is he still got a bit of penalty even? He will have to pit in about number 14 Nissan GTR. The gap's now down to below 2 seconds for Dynarod. He is chasing. He is chasing Casey. Casey trying to do his team proud. Leon's Esports, I think I'm butchering that. But he's trying to do his team proud. Phil moves out of the way, very gentlemanlike, as they come through Spoon. And Dynarod can see him now down the back straight. And he's hunting him. But Devil might actually have to pit now. His tyres are spent. He can make it to the end of the tyres he's on. If he pits now, he will come out ahead, get a bit more fuel. If he pits now, he will be ahead. Simple as. And he'll be safe. The gap will close down, but I don't think he'll be close enough, and with the fresh tyres, he will pull away. Or he can stay out and just hope that, despite if he goes on to fresher tyres, that... Because here's the scenario, it could come down to 3 seconds. You're not filling up a fuel. You're just taking tyres on a splash of fuel. Is JD pits? Why? Ah, JD takes a bit more fuel to get to the end. He doesn't come out ahead of Casey's. They're now getting right into it with the battle for third. I think JD knows the wind's gone now. He's just trying to go for fastest lap maybe with the fresh tyres. It is a possible lap to beat, but you can beat that lap time. We've seen it in practice. We saw it in qualifying. He's not quite close enough to go into Dunlop. A good exit though. That's exactly what Dynarod's got. As we ride on board with him. 4th place Dynarod, he's 3 seconds back. Oh, 3 tenths back, sorry. He's gaining, he's going to look for a move into Spoon, he's going to dive bomb it, no, not quite. 130R maybe. Gonna have a nice exciting battle. So we said it in the last 5 minutes it would hot up, there's 3 minutes to go. They're gonna go side by side down the back straight. Will Dynarod have the speed to get through, or will we go side by side through 130R? Someone's got to bail out here. They're wheel to wheel, side by side. The Porsche Dynarod finally gets ahead. The inside line, there's contact. Oh! And Casey saves it back on. He runs wide, but he's back on. Dynarod has that move done, but it's not dusted. As he moves right down the inside, Casey wants revenge and sticking to the left-hand side. Dynarod doing an Akita Mazepin and hugging that inside line side by side into one. What a battle we're going to have here for the last... Well, there's 2 laps maybe. Yeah, 2 laps for these guys. I think JD's plan... So 157, we see there. Now that's a pit out lap, I believe. He's fastest. Don't know if the fastest lap's reset yet. We'll have to see. But JD is really pushing this as further back. We'll have to quickly go back to this, even though we do need to kind of see this as fastest lap. Casey's got back through on Dynarod, and we're going to see it again into Spoon. I don't think he's quite close enough. Dynarod a bit shaky on the exit of the Dunlop hairpin, but look at the tyres. Casey compared to Dynarod. You've got to have your money on Dynarod at this point. Like coming down that back straight. Tucking into the slipstream. Quarter of a second. He's gaining. There was contact last time. Are we going to go side by side? No, they're going to bail out of it. He's not quite close enough. But the pressure is on for Casey. The tyre wear is not good. And he knows, I think he knows, after last time where Casey got the run into turn 1, he's gonna save it and go into turn 1 as you do. JD sets the fastest lap of the race. A 1:58.7 on lap 38. This is the last lap. There's only 10 seconds remaining as we go side by side into turn 1 on the last lap. It's all or nothing. Dyno Rod goes through. Casey looks for a switchback. Will he have it as we ride on board up the hill? The tyre wear's not really going to be there, and Dyno Rod's going to really... Dyno Rod will have this. The gap's closing down up at the front. So Genergy 6th, Heavyhead 7th, and across the line. Round the final turn, the German, what a performance. JM Devil wins round 1 of the season. JD comes through 130 on. You have to think, if it wasn't for that move, if it wasn't for that spin at Degner 2, what could have happened? We could have had a big showdown, but he did pit, got fastest lap. JD, he'll just let his penalty go along. He'll come across the line in the Mazda RX Vision GT3 concept to take second, and Dyno Rod on the last lap into turn 1, he will take third, and Casey takes 4th, and Terrible Tim will be the last to cross the line. That was a race and a half. Flawless by Devil. He had a few options, didn't take it, but JD in the last few laps getting that bonus point, the fastest lap. A round of applause to all drivers.